Let's talk about E. coli. This is regarding what we're going to call an extra spicy settlement, because if I eat something that makes me sick, the last thing I want is to eat that food ever again. Well, in one woman's case, that is not what happened. She sued Chipotle for more free burritos. So
I love it.
She was hospitalized with E. coli after eating there back in 2015. And so, yeah, she sued the chain for free food coupons, and she got 3 dozen free burrito coupons.
And she was
an undisclosed amount of money.
The rest
really
of the settlement was kept private. I'm guessing they paid her hospital bills and probably a little bit of pain and suffering, and then threw in the burrito coupon.
What is this with Chipotle? Like, yeah, that's probably what they do.
Well,
why do people love it? I mean, some people love.
I eat there.
You love Chipotle? I don't.
I'm a fan. I like it.
But some people are really obsessed.
So I think there are people who are obsessed with it. I will say this: they have tightened their food safety practices, but a lot of people did get sick during this period of time.
Yeah.
We've never heard of a scenario though where you literally sue the company for more free food. But you know the one thing I will say about that genre of restaurants, I like restaurants where you can go and you can choose what you want. So you know what? No, I prefer brown rice instead of white rice.
And you see them prepare it.
Yeah, so you can, the problem with things like E. coli is it tends to result after food isn't cooked appropriately, or someone has.
So a lot of that is cold food, and so that's the risk too. It's not warmed up. Salad,
but it can happen. Yeah, but it can also theoretically happen in any restaurant where a worker goes and goes to the bathroom because it can be in feces and they don't wash their hands.
For Chipotle, you're seeing them cook the meat. It's all there. You see them bring it out fresh.
You don't see them go to the bathroom and wash their hands.
Well, that's, you know what? The sad reality is that anytime you go to dinner, you're at risk. I just don't ever see a scenario where if I did go somewhere for dinner and I got sick, that I would go back. We did get a statement from Chipotle, and they stated the company does right by our customers and simply wanted to make things right for people who were affected by any of those incidents. You know, the one thing I would just say in general is if you go to a restaurant and you notice unsanitary handling of food, it's your choice. Just leave. There's always a risk anytime you go out to dinner. Quite frankly, anytime you even buy food from a store, there's always going to be a risk. Just make sure your food is cooked thoroughly and you can avoid the risk, because luckily if you get that meat up to 160 degrees, it should kill off the E. coli.
Yeah. This has happened in the best of restaurants too. So.
But you see them in these restaurants though too. They're wearing these plastic gloves, and you see them go and wipe off the counter and do this
with a dirty rag.
They show that they're gloves on, but they've been doing all these different things with it, and I'm always
you know, not to tease it, but this is.